It's the middle of winter. You've spent the entire day working outside. The cold has settled into your bones. Your hands are numb. Your feet hurt. And all you can think about is getting home. Something warm to eat. A hot shower. A good night's sleep. As you walk through the streets of Nanjing, your eyes catch something near the sidewalk. A plastic bag. At first, you ignore it. Then curiosity wins. You pick it up, open it, and inside, you find meat. A lot of meat. Enough to make a hearty stew. Maybe someone dropped it. Maybe somebody threw it away. Either way, it feels like luck, so you take it home. Hours later, while washing the meat beneath running water, your hand brushes against something strange. Something long, something hard. You pull it out, and suddenly, your entire world stops. Because staring back at you is a human finger. Tonight, we are going to talk about one of China's most disturbing unsolved mysteries, the Nanjing University murder case. Welcome to the podcast You Can't Unhear. Winter in Nanjing was brutal in 1996. The kind of cold that cuts straight through your coat. The kind of cold that makes every breath sting. Most people stayed indoors, cooking, drinking tea, trying to stay warm. But some people didn't have that option. One sanitation worker was still outside, cleaning roads, removing garbage, making sure ice didn't build up on the sidewalks. And that's when he found the bag. At home, he began preparing dinner. Carrots, potatoes, onions, spices, a proper winter stew. The meat looked unusual, but not alarming. Until he found the fingers, 3 of them, hidden among the slices. The police initially thought it might be a misunderstanding, a prank, some kind of mistake. Then they examined the contents, and everything changed. Because the meat wasn't pork, it was human. The discovery triggered an immediate investigation. Officers spread throughout Nanjing, searching roads, parks, construction sites, dumpsters. And what they found only made the situation worse. More bags. And more. And more. Scattered throughout the city. Near Nanjing University. Near roadsides. Near hospitals. Near public areas. Every new discovery revealed another horrifying piece of the puzzle. Then came the next shock. One of the bags contained a human head. Others contained clothing. Others contained what investigators described as cooked flesh. The city was horrified. Someone had murdered a woman, and then gone to extraordinary lengths to make identification as difficult as possible. Before she became a headline, before she became a mystery, before she became a case file, she was just Jiao Aiqing. A daughter, a sister, a student. She was born in March 1976 in Jiangsu province. Her family struggled financially. Life was difficult. Sometimes she and her sister shared a single coat during winter. While other children bought snacks after school, the sisters carefully counted every coin. Her older sister eventually left school early, not because she wanted to, because the family needed money. And she wanted Jiao to have opportunities she never had. So while her sister worked, Jiao studied. Until eventually, all that hard work paid off. She was accepted into Nanjing University. For her family, it felt like hope, a way out, a future. The kind of future they'd sacrificed everything for. January 10th, the day Jiao disappeared. That afternoon, she was seen leaving campus. Witnesses remembered what she was wearing: a red coat, black lining. Nothing unusual, nothing dramatic. Just another student walking through another ordinary day. But shortly before leaving, she'd been involved in an argument. Her roommate had violated dormitory rules by using an induction cooker. Because the violation happened inside their shared room, the university expected Jiao to help pay the fine. She argued it wasn't her fault. The staff disagreed. Shortly afterward, she left and never returned. Her bed remained neatly made. Her belongings remained untouched. Everything suggested she planned to come back, but she never did. At first, friends assumed she was studying somewhere. Maybe visiting someone. Maybe taking time alone. But as days passed, concern grew. Then came the sanitation worker's phone call. And suddenly, everyone understood something terrible had happened. Investigators began comparing missing persons reports. Eventually, they identified the victim. Diao Aiqing, the same young woman who had disappeared from campus. The same young woman whose family had spent years sacrificing everything for her future. Now, she was gone. As investigators reconstructed the crime, the scale became almost impossible to comprehend. More than 2,000 separate pieces were eventually recovered, each carefully wrapped, each deliberately distributed across multiple locations. The cuts were precise, extremely precise. Not random, not rushed. Whoever had done this appeared to possess unusual knowledge of anatomy. Some investigators wondered if the killer had medical training. Others suspected a butcher. Someone experienced. Someone comfortable handling a body. One detail disturbed investigators more than almost anything else. Several portions appeared to have been cooked. Not accidentally. Not briefly. Deliberately. For extended periods of time. Making identification dramatically more difficult. And then there were the missing organs. The heart. The liver. The spleen. Gone. Never recovered. Even today, nobody knows why. The police worked relentlessly. Students were questioned. Teachers were questioned. Workers were questioned. Entire sections of the university came under scrutiny. Investigators built profiles, generated suspect lists, followed every lead they could find. Nothing worked. No witnesses. No CCTV. No confession. No forensic breakthrough. Every road eventually ended in the same place. a dead end. Months later, the Special Task Force was dissolved, and one of the largest investigations in Nanjing's history slowly began to grow cold. Over the years, people have proposed countless explanations. Some believed it was a crime of obsession. Some believed the killer knew Diao personally. Others believed she was chosen at random. There were theories involving organ trafficking, theories involving cannibalism, theories involving serial offenders. But the truth is, none of them have ever been proven. Not one. Every theory creates new questions. Every answer leaves another mystery behind. As time passed, the case refused to disappear. New generations discovered it online. Forums filled with speculation. Internet detectives analysed every available detail. Occasionally, rumours appeared claiming the case had finally been solved. Every time, those rumours turned out to be false. And Diao's family continued waiting. Waiting for answers. Waiting for the truth. Waiting for someone to explain why. Nearly 30 years have passed. The city has changed. Students have graduated. Buildings have been renovated. Entire generations have moved on. But one question remains. Exactly where it was in January 1996. Who killed Diao Aiqing? Because despite one of the most extensive investigations in modern Chinese history, despite national attention, despite decades of public interest, nobody knows. No suspect. No arrest. No confession. Only silence. And somewhere, perhaps living an ordinary life, perhaps long gone, is the person responsible. The one person who knows exactly what happened after Diao left campus that winter afternoon. And until that person speaks, the Nanjing University murder case remains exactly what it has been for nearly 3 decades. A mystery. A tragedy. And one of the most chilling, unsolved cases China has ever seen. As always, stay safe out there, guys. And I'll see you on the next episode of the podcast You Can't Unhear.